Hello, third graders. Mrs. Smith here. Welcome back. Today we're going to do Unit 1, Lesson 9, which is on page 43 of your books. But before we do this, my first question for you is, did you practice? Practice your math facts? You gotta practice. Otherwise, it's gonna take forever to answer any questions. So if you didn't already practice yet today, pause this video, spend the next 10 minutes quizzing yourself or having a loved one quiz you on your math facts, and then you can come join me, okay? But don't not practice. It's so important. All right. Now, assuming that we've all had our little bit of practice for the day, we're going to just practice writing equations to represent these word problems and then answering them and drawing a picture if we need to. And then later, we're going to talk about fast arrays, which we'll get to in a moment. Okay, so number 1, it says write an equation to represent each problem, then solve the problem. Ian planted tulip bulbs in an array, which you know is something with rows and columns, with 5 rows and 10 columns. How many bulbs did he plant? So 1, 2, 4, 5 rows, and in each one there are 10 bulbs, which is some flowers have seeds and others, you can plant a bulb and it'll grow. So we have 5 times 10. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So how many bulbs is that? 50 bulbs. Okay. Number 2, Erin gave 30 basketball cards to her 5 cousins. Each cousin got the same number of cards. How many cards did each cousin get? So, there's more than one way you could write out this problem. You could write 30 divided by 5 equals for cards. Or you could write 5 times what? 5 times C equals 30. Now, I prefer doing it this way, 5 times what equals 30, because I can easily count by 5s. 5 times 1 is 5. 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. And 5 times 6 is 30. So then to answer the question, 5 times what is 30? It's got to be 6. Cards. Right, number 3. Martina bought 7 cans of racquetballs. There were 2 balls per can. How many racquetballs did she buy in all? So, her cans. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and each one has 2. We have 7 groups, each with 2, so 2 times 7, and then we're going to count by 2. So ready? Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So our answer is 14. Racquetball. All right, number 4. The 27 students in the orchestra stood in rows for their school picture. There were 9 students in every row. How many rows of students were there? I want you to give this one a shot. See if you can piece it together. Hit play when you're ready. So we have 27 divided to 9 groups of 9. How many rows? Or you could write rows times 9 equals 27. So one group of 9 is 9. 2 groups of 9 is 18. Groups of 9 if you wanted to try that finger trick again, you could look at your hands. And if we're doing 9 times 1, it's 9. 9 times 2, 110, 8 ones, 18. 9 times 3, 2 tens, right? 2 tens. And then 7 ones, 27. 27. So R equals. Okay. Number 5, Lindsay needs 40 note cards. The note cards are packaged 10 to a box. How many boxes of cards should Lindsay buy? Give this one a shot. Hit pause and hit play when you're ready. All right, here we go. We got 40 is what she needs in all, and she's going to figure out how many groups of 10 she needs. So that's also 10 times 40. 10 times 1 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 3 is 30. 10 times 4 is 40. That's right. So B equals 4 boxes. All right, last one on this side. Here we go. There are 25 student desks in the classroom. The desks are arranged in 5 rows with the same number of desks in each row. How many desks are in each row? So go ahead and then hit pause and hit play when you're ready. 5 divided into 5 groups equals the number of desks, or 5 times desks equals 25. 1 is 5. 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. So desks has to be 5 desks. Great, good job. Let's go ahead and flip this over and take a look at this side of the page. Math tools, fast array drawings. When you solve a word problem including an array, which is something with rows and columns, right? You can save time by making a fast array drawing. This type of drawing shows the number of items in each row and column, but does not show every single item. Here's how you might use a fast array drawing for problem 1 on student activity book. So on that one right here. And we kind of did our own little fast array rather than drawing out 10 circles. Because like, who has time for that, right? I just did the 5 rows and then put 10 in each row. And that's basically the same thing as what we're doing over here. So show the number of rows and the number of columns, so 5 and 10. Make a box at the center to show you don't know the total or the product. And then there's a couple ways you could do it. You could find the 10 times 5. You could use 10 count bys or 5 count bys. Those both will work. But basically, it's just a simple picture because often people can get really overwhelmed when you're like, wait, I have to draw how many circles? 50 circles? That's too many. So you can just quickly represent it in this picture form. And okay, number right here, it says you could use this to do number 4, which was the one with the orchestra students in rows, right? And so what I did was I just sort of counted by 9 and it ended up at 27. This is just a picture way to do that. So we know we're having groups of 9 and we're just trying to figure out how many groups. And then, you know, counting by 9s, 9, 18, 27. So we're going to try it. I have my math board here and we're going to try it with number 7. Beth planted tulip bulbs in an array with 9 rows and 6 columns. And I think one thing that I do like about this picture is it helps kids understand when you have a division problem, the product will be inside the house and the 2 factors will be outside the house on the side and on the top. So that's also a little bit nifty about this. So now it's really asking 9 times 6 equals what? So I'll use my finger trick for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. 54. Now, if I wanted, could I have done 6 plus 6 plus 6 9 times, or 9 plus 9 plus 9 9 times? Absolutely. Those are both great strategies. Our answer is 9. Knock my camera a little. Oops. Okay. Last one here. The 36 students in the chorus stood in 4 rows for their school picture. How many students were in each row? So, we have 4 rows, and we have 36 inside. We're wondering what this number is. Let's see. So we can count by 4s. 4 times 1. One thing I like to do. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you keep going until you hit 36. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 36. Now I've evenly divided my 36 kids or whatever, yeah, students into 4 rows. Now I just need to see how many is in one row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. All right. 36 divided by 4 equals 9. Okie dokie. Now, spend a little bit more time practicing your math facts so you can become fluent and you don't have to draw all these pictures every single time you do a multiplication problem. And then go ahead and see if you have an assignment. I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.